Hey everybody, I just wanted to come on here and do a project pan finale for my Bath & Body Works project pan. Today is the 16th of November. I am taking the rest of the year off to play around with my collection, figure out what I want to use for next year's project pan. I'm considering doing it as far as I know right now, but I wanted to go over what I used up. I do have a few declutters, and then what I have left in my project pan, and what I still plan on using for the rest of the year if I do use any of these products. So first things first, I have 4 declutters. This is the Sunrise Wood Body Cream. They just came out with this set again this year. I did not pick up any more of this scent. I have decided that I like it enough, but I'll finish my fragrance mist, but I don't need any other pieces to it. And I'm pretty sure I still have a body wash to it as well. It's just really watery and hazelnut pads. Same thing with Autumn Woods. They did bring this back out this year. Sunrise Wood is creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. And then we have wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. Same thing with the scent. I did not pick up another body cream or body lotion. I just have the fine fragrance mist, which I will continue to use and be happy as I wish, but it's in the same condition. These were both released together back in 2022, so this is only 3 years old, and they say they lasted for 18 months, but this has really yellowed because of the vanilla in it, so it really is sad, but I love the packaging. I also got this one in 2022. This is blueberry sugar pancakes. It's a bakery, so it's going to yellow, but this is completely separated, the oils and all of that stuff, so I will be getting rid of this as well. And then last but not least is Ice Sugar Plum, which is also from 2022, so it's 3 years old. And this is also separated. Love the packaging. Penguins are my favorite animals, but it's a bakery scent and I didn't use it. The whipped marshmallow is definitely white, yellowed, and separated. But that is 4 body creams that are out of my collection now because they were bad. I think this year alone I probably got rid of 50, anywhere from 30 to 50 that have either expired, went bad, that kind of thing. A lot of my collection is getting older, so I have been rotating, and that's why I did this project pan in the first place, is to use some of my lotions that are older up and get them out of my collection, go through, make sure that the ones that are still in there are fresh, and reorganize them periodically. I just did reorganize my body lotions, body washes, and body creams. I am still working on my fine fragrance mists, but I wanted to do this so I could put the majority of this back and have it be properly organized. I did have it in alphabetical order, but I realized I wasn't able to find my scents, so now I am doing it seasonally. So I have, or will have, all my Christmas scents in, winter scents in the front, and my everyday scents. For now, I'll have my fall in the back, summer in the back, and then spring in front of those, but behind winter, because spring's going to be in the next season, so that way I can just kind of move them to the side and use my springs, and then we'll reorganize. I usually do it 2 to 3 times, if not 4 times a year. Usually I try to do it seasonally, but it doesn't always happen. So on to what I used up so far this month. I did use up 1 Honeycrisp apple wallflower. I used up 2 candles. One was Perfect Pumpkin. This is from 2020, so it definitely needed to be used up. And then I also used up Gin and Juniper. I like the scent, but it doesn't, I got sick of it by the end, so I probably wouldn't repurchase this if they come back out with it. Maybe a single one, I don't know. And this is from 2022. This one is Juniper Berries, Chilled Gin, Freshly Squeezed Lime. And then the other one is Perfect Pumpkin, Black Cat's Clove, Ghostly Vanilla, and Patty Brown Sugar. And then I finished my summer moisturizing body wash, which is Midsummer Dream. I did pull out, it's not Renewing Meadows, it's something Midnight something. It came out with that one, Patchouli and something. I pulled that out for the winter because patchouli is a winter scent to me. And then I also am considering this done. This is Relaxing Seaside Breeze. I have used the majority of it and I can't get any more out. I've tipped it over, but the texture is starting to change. It's really clumpy and nasty, so I'm considering this done because I did use the majority of it and I worked diligently on this, and I am like way down here, so I'm not playing with that no more. I'm done. But like I said, I'm considering it done. So those are going to go in my empties for the year, and at the end of the year I will post a full empties video of what I used up. Only Bath and Body Works, or all categories of my Bath and Body Works for the year. So let's head into this. I do have my notebook here. Let me grab that. I love this drawer. I got a matching desk to go with it. So the original hand creams I had in, I have used just the white tea and sage and the rainbow confetti swirl. So the only one I have left is the dry hand relief. I will continue to use this until the end of the year. This will not be going back in my collection. I want to get this out. I don't like the texture. It's more of like a Vaseline type texture. So we will be using this up still. These two are in a different project. Oh, I did not use it up. I thought I did. I will finish this. This is pretty much almost done. It's only got like 1 or 2 uses in it. I forgot. So that will be done by the end of the year. Mini body creams. I did have Sleep Lavender Vanilla in here. I did finish it. I did also throw this one in here because I'm not a fan of the scent, and I am just over the scent right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm decluttering this because it is watery and nasty. So let's just throw that into the declutter section. I used it and I'm over it. That's a new scent I just picked up, so I'll put that over here. And these two are in different projects. And so is that. Get those out of the way. So mini body lotions. I had Strawberry Pound Cake, which I finished, and Champagne Toast, which is really nice. Fine Fragrance Mist in the minis. I finished Happy Easter, or Where Citrus Serve. Mini Sunshine Mimosa is still in here. I am pretty much over this scent right now. I will use it periodically, but it's just going to go back on my shelf. I was hoping to get this one done, but I didn't. So that is going away. Same thing with Winterberry Wonder. And this is the Diamond Shimmer Mist. It has all settled to the bottom. And Frosted Coconut Snowball. And I may use these this winter just because they are winter scents and it is starting to be winter if I go out. But they definitely need a good shake to have more of that glitter suspended. The body scrubs, I finished both that I was working on, the Aromatherapy Fresh Start and the Coffee Cream. I did clutter that one. It went bad, but I was almost done with that. I finished the Pillow Mist I was working on, which was the Aroma Hibiscus Violet. I finished that last month. I am now playing around with Reviving Rain, which is really nice. It's just a neutral, everyday scent, super chill. Body washes, I did finish both of the ones I wanted to finish, which was Snowy Peachberry and Confetti Daydream. And then the body lotion, shimmer lotion, the Frosted Coconut Snowball, I did finish that as well. So I finished quite a bit. This next section is definitely the one where I didn't finish a ton, but I didn't expect to. The glass bottle lotions, Aromatherapy, I did finish the Black Chamomile. I did not finish Balance Juniper and Coriander. It is getting down there and it's starting to change texture, so I'll probably play with it until the rest of the year, and then I'm probably going to consider it done because I've used the majority of it. Body lotions, I did finish Dahlia. I still have Key West. We've managed to do half of that. And Calypso I did not, or Kaleidoscope, I did not use maybe once or twice. I'm still on the fence about that scent, and I don't know if I want to declutter it. I don't know if it's for me. So we'll put those two back in my collection. Let's see. Body creams. Sparkling Peach Sangria. I have made a huge dent, and we are all the way down here. I only have this much left. I do plan on using this periodically until the end of the year, and I will use this until it is done. But I don't know if I'll get it done by the end of the year because I am getting sick of this scent, and it is starting to change texture. I've been using it on my legs when I get out of the shower, so it uses a little bit more, and I have made a huge dent since my last update, so I possibly can get it done in the next 6 weeks. I just have to use it, so this will be staying out for me to use. Body spray, I am going to keep this one out. Same scenario, just because they're a pair. Lemon drop martini. I am down to here on here, so I have used quite a bit this project. However, I will be putting this away until next year's project, and I will probably focus on this next summer. I do enjoy the scent, but I don't want the texture to go bad. This is from 2020, so it is going to be 6 years old. So this may end up being a declutter, but I did get a little bit of use on it. But for now, it's going to go in my collection. Same thing with the body spray, but I did use quite a bit. This was almost brand new when I brought it in. Confetti Daydream spray. I used to love this scent, and she is probably right here. I had to hold her up to the light so I could see. But I am going to, sorry if you can hear the train. Are you done, train? Okay. I'm going to hold off on this one, and this is from 2022. We'll probably pick it up next year to finish up. I do have a second body mist, I believe, and I don't know if I have another lotion. I did lose the top for this, but I want to say like at least halfway with this. I've done a lot. Yeah, I can see it right here. I'm right here. So I'm almost halfway with this, and I have done a lot with it, but I have a thing with fragrance mist without caps. It bugs me. I have ADHD and OCD a little bit, so it's full of dust. But we'll see where it goes from there. I like the scent. It's one of my favorites. I'm kind of out of it right now, like over it. This is the mist for Key West. We did use it down to here. This will just go back in my collection. The lotions do tend to stay a little bit better than the body creams, but I can see that there's a little bit of like condensation up on the top of it where it's starting to evaporate. So the fragrance doesn't smell quite the same, but we'll continue to use it. I do enjoy this one, and we'll get it done eventually. But fragrance mists, they do last longer than the other stuff, so I'm not too concerned. And I made a big dent on both of those. They were both basically brand new when I brought it in. Sorry, my nose itches. This is a fragrance mist for Kaleidoscope, same scenario. I'm still on the fence about this, so we'll see if I declutter it. It's basically brand new. I'll see if maybe my sister or my sister-in-law, my brother's girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, wants it. Alright, starting in the back. So this one has a little bit of that condensation on the front as well, but this is Papaya Paradise. I enjoy the scent. We did use it down to here, which is great progress. I will say next year I probably won't bring in as many fine fragrance mists because I would like to have, one, the option to rotate through them a little bit better, and two, use up those ones that I do have focused on in my project. So I do still do a seasonal rotation, so I'll pull out 5 or 6 fragrances that I use when I want to, that I want to wear during that season, and then I'll wear these the majority of the day. So we'll see. Same thing with Agave Papaya Sunset. This one seems to have fared a little bit better than the rest of them. Just a second. Sorry, my nose is driving me nuts. But I didn't use it that much, and this one doesn't have scent notes on it, so we'll have to see what I do with this one. It's not a bad scent, I do enjoy it, but I just apparently wasn't feeling it. So I like papaya. Black raspberry. This one does have some condensation as well. I'm not exactly sure if it's just because I haven't used it in a while and it just kind of go up to the top. I did use a little bit of this. This is kind of like the redheaded stepchild in my collection. I know that's a bad cliche, but I like the scent, but the bottle just kind of makes me go in a different direction. So I wish the packaging was a little bit different because I'd probably enjoy it a little bit more if it was. Sunwash citrus. I didn't use all that much. Like I said, I put too many body sprays in here. We did use a little bit. At least everything has gotten a little bit of use on it. This one I have been going to town on. It is about halfway. I am pretty much over the scent right now. We'll bring it out next summer, see where I can get with it. Hopefully I can finish it off next year. So this one may come back into next year's project pan. We will see. Warm vanilla sugar. This is going to stay out. This is a seasonally appropriate fragrance mist. This is the one that I really wanted to finish this year, and you can kind of see that I haven't really played with it super much. I did use quite a bit, but we aren't even halfway, and now we're getting into the winter, so hopefully I can crank through this, use a little bit more of this up. It is from 2016, so it is almost 10 years old, and I would like to see this gone out of my collection. They did bring it back this year, but this is not a me scent. I've already went through one bottle. Vanilla is not my thing, so some vanillas are okay, not all of them, but this one's okay. So we will bring this, keep this out for now. Coconut Lime Breeze, we will get back into the collection. I did use a little bit of it. This was new to me not too long ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, and I've just now started playing with it, so she's still in good condition. We'll put her back in. Pear Creme Brulee. I want to love this scent, but it just is, I'm kind of over it. I don't know what I want to do with this one. I may end up decluttering this to a family member. We will see. I did get rid of the body cream because it went bad, so I don't have a ton. I think I still have a body lotion in this, so we'll see what I have in it and probably donate to a family member. Anything that's used I don't sell. I'll either gift it to the people in my building because I live in an apartment building. I'll just put it in a box and let it go for free, or I'll give it to a family member. This is Fresh Coconut Colada, which I enjoy. I do have 2 of these bottles. One is broken, so I'm using this one up so I can steal the lid off from it and then use the next one. Super nice scent. I love coconut. Continue to use. I have a lot of coconut scents, so not all of them get a ton of love. And then Watermelon Lemonade, same kind of scenario. Nice scent. They did bring this back recently, and these are from 2020, so it's getting up there in age, but still fine. So we'll put that back where it belongs. And then let me see. I have Boost, which was brand new when I brought it in the project. I had only used it a couple times. I got quite a bit of use out of it. I'm going to consider that a success, considering it was brand new and I hadn't been using it. So I'm excited for that progress. And then Which Vanilla Milkshake I did pull out and put into this project because it was getting a little yellow. And I'm at the point where I'm pretty sure this is my point. I'm decluttering it. It's really yellow. It's gonna stain stuff. I wear black the majority of the time, but it's just, I'm over that. So we're gonna declutter that today too. We have Winter Berry Wonder, which I am going to keep out for the season and play around with that. I do have it in a body lotion. I might pull that out to play with. I don't know yet. We'll see. Snowy Peach Berry is also a very good scent. I am putting this on hold, and I'm going to put this back in my collection. And then last but not least is coconut milkshake, which I am also going to put in my collection. I did get the new peppermint bark truffle, which smells similar to this, so I'm going to play with that for this season instead of this. I did use it quite a bit. It was brand new basically when I brought it in. Mint is a very selective scent for me for a very short period of maybe 4 to 6 weeks. So I don't get much use on them, but I do like them. So out of all of those, these are some other lotions that I have. I was working on this and a body spray. Out of all of those, we're keeping Winterberry Wonder, Warm Vanilla Sugar, and Sparkling Peach Sangria. And then we're keeping the 2 hand creams, which we will finish off hopefully by the end of the year. So those are what I'm going to be focusing on till the end of the year. Everything else is going to be going back in my collection. So hopefully if I focus on these, I can make a decent dent in them, and then I can play with my collection as well. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please do stop back by when I do my full year empties, as well as my new project starting in January. All right, bye guys.